Before this, I wasn't able to help my mom out with the groceries or even, help her carry the water from the car to our house. And now she doesn't even have to ask me. I just go and do it because it's every time I think about it, it just takes my breath away. I felt like my lower back was balanced. I felt like my hips were actually moving.
Gotcha. So you felt like you were moving better.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And what's this over here? Parking.
Well, oh yeah, when I was leaving the parking lot and I was turning to see if there was traffic coming, my neck, the left side of my neck felt like it was stretching.
He did the classic mistake, like just put one thing down. He put one thing that was great. But what I'm looking for with you now, it's fine. You brought me something. That's the most important thing. But you got to do better than this. And so what I want to see is I want to see more notes out of you.
Okay.
Not just 5 minutes after I adjust you. Okay? Because if you have this pain here, or whatever pain this is, I know you had more. And you know you had more. You just didn't write it down.
Yeah.
Okay? But being lazy is not going to help you. Because I want to see if the couch hurts you, or the bed hurts you, or watching TV on your phone, or the computer. I know all those things hurt you too. Okay. So make sure you make those notes, okay? Because the more I can see the pattern, the more she'll be like this. She's like, yeah, every time I'm on that laptop. And you'll be like, yeah, every time I'm driving my car. It'll be something like that.
Right.
And so then I can help you focus. Okay? Now hands on your legs like this. And we call this ape hands because we put our hands in this position and we have our shoulders forward. And then if you ever forget what you're doing, you just throw in a quick little ooh, ooh, and you'll know exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So the way you walk is simple. Watch me. Hands on your legs like this, and your shoulders are down. Okay? This is the most sleep you've had in how long?
Probably like over a year. Year and a half.
What did you say just a minute ago? You said that was probably better than what? The sleep was better than what? Anything else we're doing here?
Yeah, but that was the best part.
Right?
Just being able to sleep.
And remember, the first note you guys take, the first difference between when I adjust you and a difference in feel is the first note I want. The most important note is the first note. So the note by going 11 o'clock at night is your first note. That tells me you went, almost 12 hours, no pain, which I know is a lie. Not that you do it on purpose, you're just not telling me everything. So there's stuff in between there that I need to know. Okay?
Mine's a little bit hard to read, but 11?
Let me try to read it because I'm really mad at you. Okay, so 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 1:55 p.m. Yeah, this is crap. What's all these arrows?
They're all pointing to where I wrote it down.
Why'd you write? Oh, so this is, you wrote a book over here in this one, and then you wrote a... I got it. Okay, so 1:55 is the first time you felt any difference after the second adjustment, right?
Right.
Gotcha, so let me take a look. Let me see if I can get this. Much easier if you guys stay focused on, doing it properly for me so I can actually read it quicker.
There's no way you're going to read it.
I'm going to try. My bed, it felt. That's not it, right?
No, that's not it.
Okay. Let me just read across and see what happens. On my back, my bed.
Nope.
Okay. That's going to feel different than laying down. Like I said, we're adjusting lower on the neck so that we can adjust where the neck and the shoulders come together. What's that like?
No pain. Just felt like a little taste.
Let's go. Good night.
I no longer have trouble sleeping no more. I don't go to sleep like 2 or 3 in the morning no more. I go to sleep at 10 now, which is great. Wake up feeling relaxed, fresh.
Good.
So it's amazing.
Yeah, that's a good thing. And the other good thing is that we found out that he's a pocket chiropractor. He wants to be a chiropractor possibly, so we're trying to turn him into a chiropractor. Bad things. So tell us what happened the last couple of days about when your pain came back. So I'll talk about the bed first when you're up from the bed.
So when I was on the bed and I put my feet, let it hang on the mattress while I'm watching TV, I just get pain, tightness in my back.
So he thought it was because he's let his legs hang over the edge and his mattress is on the floor, by the way, so it's not that it's laying that far. But tell us what you did. You even wrote it down. When you're watching TV, how are you orienting your head?
Oh, my chin is touching my chest while I'm watching TV.
Yeah, because he's trying to look up at TV, right? And he knew enough, without even me prompting him, to write that down. Why'd you write that down, by the way?
Because it's important, so that way you can figure out.
No, I get it. That's perfect. That's a great answer. But I mean, what made you think to write that down? Or you just wanted to write everything down?
No, just because it was different.
Did it hurt at all when you're doing it?
Yeah, it hurt.
The neck? Did it hurt the neck at all?
It did.
Yeah. And the reason I'm saying this is because he doesn't. Normally, when we start getting into note taking, I tell enough stuff that people all automatically start going. They start looking for the keys, but he doesn't have enough information yet for him to write that down. So he wrote it down. So I think subconsciously he knew that it was an issue.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other one, he sat on the couch for a while, got up, and he tried to. He had some pain getting him off the couch, walking around his house. And so, what kind of pain was there, and how did you try to solve it?
The pain was, again, in my lower back. I just went outside, walked a couple laps around the house, did the 8-hand.
But in the house, you had trouble doing it in the house. You have to be outside, right?
Yeah, I had to be outside. I couldn't be inside.
Yeah, and we talked about being in the house, guys, because the house is what?
Anxiety.
Stressful. And so even though you're like, it's my house, well, you know, mom's there screaming at you, or mom's not screaming at you, but, you know, she looks at you with the cross eye going, why ain't you didn't freaking done those dishes yet? And then the dog comes up, wants to pet, you want to pet the dog, you know, and you're like, that's not what I want. I want you to focus on you, focus on posture. So you can't have good posture in the house because, you know, you're looking at the dishes over here, you're looking at the socks on the ground over here, you know, your mom's going to yell at you because the shoes are on the ground over there, and you know, the couch cushions are all messed up. Okay, Leo had his first massage here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, have you had massages before, Becca, before, or is this your first?
I had some before. Again, something different.
Yeah. How is this different than the other massages you've had?
This one's they hit, I think, your pressure points. They make you really relax. It's a little bit painful, but...
A little painful, yeah?
But it really relaxes you. Like, I just got
Way
tired.
more than you think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha. I just wanted to explain to them, when you have a massage here, it's not like the same massage you get.
Oh, no, definitely not the same.
Yeah.
It's worth your money.
Yeah. So what we do is we do a specialty massage that focuses on changing the spine. I work on the frame, and this works on the muscles to help support my work.
You got to be able to trust this guy, you know? It's very unique experience per se, just because I was very nervous to come here, like I mentioned to him. I was very anxious, I was curious, not because not only do I like this, but I think I enjoyed this process. You know, it was very once again unique.
Yeah.
It's very relaxing now. I feel like a total different person now. It's just comparing myself from the beginning to today. It's just
how many days has it been? 1 week.
1 week, yeah.
1 week.
So,
now tell us about this. You had a conversation with me this morning after I went off camera. He said he talked to his mother, but he had an emotional event.
Yeah,
actually.
I had an emotional event with my mom. Just because I wasn't able back then.
Back when? A year ago. Before this.
Before this, I wasn't able to help my mom out with the groceries, or even help her carry the water from the car to our house. And now she doesn't even have to ask me. I just go and do it because it's. Every time I think about it, it just takes my breath away.
Yeah,
so.
And the reason it does is because you're only 21.
Right.
So, 20 years old, he couldn't even carry the water from the trunk to the house.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, Leo, this is 3 weeks later.
Yes, sir.
And so he missed his second week back to back. But he decided to come finish his second week program. And so we want to get an update. So in the last 3 weeks, tell us what's been going on.
Just like we talked in
class, yeah?
In class. I don't self-adjust no more in my neck. I don't feel like there's a need for me no more. It's just, it's just there's no need. No longer toss or turn. Basically, I just go to. So what I started doing is I just relaxed. I don't know how to.
Kind of like I taught you.
Yeah.
And this is a big question for me and for everybody else. Why did you come back for the second week? If you're feeling so much better.
I knew, because I knew the work wasn't fully done yet. Obviously, at the beginning, it was a trusting process. It was hard for me to, adapt it, especially like you mentioned to me. It's when a human is, dealing with your neck. However, though,
I can't believe he remembers all this stuff. Good stuff.
However, though, I felt like it was necessary for me to come back to fully be stressed.
To get the rest of it, yeah.
Free and pain relief,
Gotcha.
And I
awesome
figured,
after 1 week.
I figured if the first week went good,
exactly.
like I mean, the
How
second
can
week.
be better? Exactly.
I said I'm more excited than nervous.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you already have like a bit of trust now. You trust me more now.
Of course.
All I have to do is look good for the doctor. I just look good when I need to do it. This is a life-changing experience, guys, and I'm just trying to get it through his head, and it just is what it is. So hopefully you made an impact on that. You were saying some other nice stuff, and I cut you off because I wanted to get on camera. That
Yes.
you say other chiropractors compared to this office. Tell us about that, sir.
It's like heaven here, good energy. There's places where you go and then, they're there for the job. However, though, every time I come in here, it's like I receive that good energy, that great energy, and it just feels. I look forward every day. Every time I come in.
That's really cool, man.
So
I really appreciate that.
Pretty cool.
I was like, "What the hell is this guy saying?" He didn't talk some smack about me, and I'm like, "Listen," I go, "Stop! We got to get that on camera." So that's really nice of you to say, and I'm glad that we're here for you. And I can't speak to the other offices, but what I'm here for is to change people's lives, and I'm enjoying myself more than I've ever enjoyed myself with my office because. We're all coming together as a unit. The class is so much fun to work with, and I enjoy the personalities, I enjoy the interaction, and so I'm having a blast with this too. So it was nice for him to pick up on that and say those nice words. Okay. Well, I'm kind of a jokester too, so I...
Yeah, I figured that first day I came in.
I try to I take things a lot really seriously, but I also try to joke around along the way.
Which is, a unique thing because a lot of the time I feel like as a doctor, you're straightforward, but you kind of freak the patient because you're so serious about it. But even though it's a serious thing, but you joke about it, the patient's more relaxed and more.
Yeah, I have a lot of patients who get mad at me because I don't take my job seriously. They think, but how serious am I about my job?
You're pretty serious.
I'm pretty freaking serious, right?
I think I was dizzier than the first week.
Right?
Yep.
I moved a tiny bit higher on that one. So, why you felt the difference or something?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, boys. Been 2 weeks. How we doing?
Great.
Good.
I mean, a 180.
Different, huh, guys?
Yeah, a lot of improvements.
Yeah. Look at this guy. He doesn't even look like the same guy.
No,
Right?
No, not at all. Not at all.
I'm like, did he get laid or something? Okay, good. Oh, I didn't see you labeled it. Good. So, driving home, felt neck really sore and stiff, no pain. So that was I adjusted you in the chair, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Got home, took a 30-minute nap, so you're still sleepy.
Yeah. See, but I noticed that there's a pattern though. Every time I get adjusted, I feel sleepy, but I don't feel tired no more. Before when I first started.
Yeah. You'd be tired.
Yeah,
after
I'd
you
be
get up.
tired
Yeah.
after I wake up, but now it's like I
It's
can take a nap and I'll be tired.
You're like refreshed. You feel
Yeah,
good.
basically.
Yeah.
It's a whole refreshment.
Sat on couch with box underneath my feet, helped posture, low back. So you felt better on the couch?
Yeah. Way better.
Yeah.
So I wasn't any much like this anymore. I was just,
Yeah.
I feel like that was like the hardest part for me to adapt to. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to accept the fact that like I'm short. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing to do.
Lay down on bed, watch TV, did the adjustment with the pillow behind the back. Yeah.
That worked way better. Too. I felt like the
Position matters.
The position made a huge difference.
What you should be noticing that changing the seat in your car, changing
all the little adjustments.
Changing how you sit on the couch, just by a couple inches matter. Mall walked around, noticed pain in my back, wasn't there. So usually you have pain in the mall or something. Gotcha.
I don't know. So what I mean by that is that every time I would walk for like a long period of time, my back would get really stiff to the point where like I need to take a break. But now it's more like the pain's not there, the stiffness not there. I just feel like tired after walking, but no pain, no nothing. Just
nice.
Normal.
And this is what you talk about, usually very tired after walking, not this time?
Yeah, basically.
Good. Got it. Perfect.
Yeah. And so one more thing though.
No
I
problem.
did realize that yesterday when I was making dinner, remember how I used to always lean on my left? So now I'm leaning more towards my right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, again, so what you need to show me where to start this. We're going to start right here.
At the very top.
So the thing that you're realizing, this is what he realizes, doesn't realize, but when you lean on your left all the time for years and years and years, and you start to be balanced, you think you're leaning to the right. You could be more balanced.
Yeah, you could be more in the center.
That's what it could. Okay,
You're
that's
not
what I was thinking.
You're not necessarily leaning on your right.
Yeah.
It just feels like it. So people always feel terrible posture when I teach them APANs. Like, this is terrible posture, but after 2 weeks, how does it feel now?
Way better.
It feels way better, right?
Well, I mean, the overall, it's great. I mean, you know, there's not a day where I don't come in here and I'm just like, wow. I feel like you impress me every time I come in here. So
Cool.
But overall, the experience has been great. It's been, you know, an amazing journey, and you know, slowly but surely, you do get the results you know, you see, and yeah, I mean,
Yeah. And
so
so,
much to say.
how is the second week different than the first week?
the adjustment, I would say. The first week's more of, I feel like the first week is more of like trusting.
Interesting, yeah.
The second week is more like, okay, you know, trust is out of the way. Let the doctor do its job. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't even touched my back, rubbed it, nothing. Just pure neck, and most of my symptoms are gone. If not, the majority of them.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, it's only like 2 weeks. Go to bed early, wake up early, more energy. So it's a life changing.
Life changing thing. And so, did you get a little bit more out of this than you thought you were going to get out of it?
Oh, I got more than what I thought. I thought I was just gonna come in here, you know, and get my back fixed. But it really made me realize more than, you know, your simple background. Like, oh, you have this and you have that, and you know, all these.
Yeah, well, I
things
love that.
start
That's a
helping
great
out,
way to
so-
put it. Again, when you balance the body, the whole body gets better. It's not just about back pain. Not even
Right.
close.
Was killing me. It was, I think, I said
The
an
left
8 or
side,
9.
left
Yeah.
side, yeah, 8 or 9, yeah.
Now it's, I mean,
A 1 maybe, or 0
probably.
1.
No, I would say not even. I would say a 1
Okay,
or a 0.5. When I used to, you know, look
that
down.
was your second, the most important thing.
Yeah. Now the pain's not there anymore.
Left shoulder,
Same thing. I think I came in saying it was frozen or something.
yeah, frozen,
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, it's it's not there anymore.
Yeah,
It's
traps.
gone. And again, no, you didn't even touch my back. Nothing. Just, and it's hard to believe. You know, it's like, how can you get better? You know, and all you touch is the neck. So
Yeah, I know. It's still, even though you had it done to you, it still doesn't make any sense.
yeah, I mean, I think about it every day. You know, and it's even when I took the time off, I was just like, man, how does that make sense? But you know, obviously with the things you taught me, you know, as time went by,
Yep.
you know, you start putting it together. So
But it still doesn't make sense, even after putting it all together.
yeah, I mean, there's still that little, you know,
Like questioning, right?
questioning about
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Okay, let's go here. Right. Yeah. As I tell everybody, I can do every bone in the body, and I adjust every bone in some people's bodies. But really, the most important thing, 90% of the issues comes from the neck. And why don't I adjust the whole body? Because I want people to understand what to focus on, what they need to focus on at home. And if I do everything, they'll think that the other adjustments help. But they really don't that much. Because he's been to other chiropractors. He's had the rest of his body adjusted. It didn't help. Fuck.
Yeah, again, just feel my back more relaxed, released.
So work on your posture. Good. His progressions. Good. Looks good, dude.
So I no longer had the jolt, but every once in a while I was still, my knees would buckle. And the doctor told me, well, what it was. When you do that, you're supposed to come from 3 sides. But this guy had only coming from 2.
Wow.
So when I came in, when I was going to have my big surgery,
Good. Come on back.
I'm on the gurney, outside of the surgical arena.
I think I mentioned this before, but now I'm able to like feel my hips move.
Oh, really? What do you mean?
Like they're able to like, before I felt like they were like really stiff. Now I feel like they're doing the work, so.
Come right back in here. Hips, back.
This was stiff before, but now it's gone. So
And you notice how the hips are different too, right?
yeah,
It's all looser.
It's all looser. I think when I first started, I was kind of like I don't know. It's hard to explain, but now I'm able.
It seems easy, right?
Easier.
And I haven't touched your ankles. I haven't touched your
Nothing.
knees,
Like I
your
said,
hips,
nothing.
low back,
Just
nothing.
my neck. That's
Exactly.
It. So.
So balance is the key, guys.